Okay, once you got your horse saddled, ready to go to the arena, you might need to pick out which rope you're going to use. This is technically a poly. It is used to rope calves. What I use for team roping and what I use for calf roping is going to be two different ropes. Since we're not roping calves today, we don't need that one. A poly is not used for team roping. You can use it, but don't really need to. A poly is just literally made, as far as I know, they're made out of poly. They stay limber. They're limber. They're going to be quicker. They're going to be faster. So when you're roping a small calf, and you got to rope a calf around the neck, you want to be able to, when you get it on there, it closes faster. It closes tighter. Now, team roping, you mainly use what they call nylons. A nylon, this one I do believe is a poly nylon blend. It's going to be more nylon than poly. Nylon is slower. They last longer because you're actually using a rope harder. When you dally, it takes more to team rope. The nylon will last longer, it's just tougher. But when they mix the poly in with the nylon, it makes that rope faster. So this one, it's not going to be as fast as a poly, but when you, so therefore it'll close. When I rope the horns, it's going to help close on the horns. It's going to be quicker. It's going to be tighter. When I pull my slack, it's not going to be like I have to drag it out. Like when I put it on the horns, it's going to help. It's like my rope is going to help me more than I'm not helping the rope. More differences between polys and a calf rope, which is a poly, and a nylon, which is more of a team rope, is that a poly is going to, like when you rope your calf and you send your slack, like if there's a bad spot in that rope, it will easily break there. I have seen many times people on cold days run up there, rope their calf, and they get slapped across the face because their poly rope broke. Like they're a little more fragile than a nylon is. A nylon has a little more forgiveness, and it has more stretch to it. A nylon will actually, you can actually, when you rope your cow or you heel your steer, it'll actually stretch and come back into place, where a poly, when it hits the end of it, it's all it's giving you. It has no, okay, then come back. It's when it gets a bad spot and it decides its life's over, it's just done. It's just a done rope. Where a nylon, you can be mean to it. You can throw it in the ground. You can rope 100 head of steers with it, dally all you want. You throw it in the trash can, and then you need a rope one day and be like, man, I wish I had a rope. And then you dig in that trash can, you pull this rope out, and it might feel better than the day you threw it away, just because its life will come back. The nylon is a little more forgiving than the poly. When I go to a tack store, I call a rope manufacturer and I want to order ropes. On the end of your nylon's tail, your team rope's tail, it's going to tell you what it is. This one's a little bit burned up, so I'm going to grab this one where you can read. This rope is called the Future by Cactus, and each one of these tags right here says what it is. The red, this is a heel rope, and the red means medium soft. And it's always going to be on the bottom of your tail. So if the red's up here, like this is a head rope, this, since it's on the top side of the yellow tag, on the bottom side of the yellow tag, it means it's a heel rope. So this says the red always means medium soft. If it's blue, nope. Yeah, I think blue, I think it's medium. Green, like it's hard medium, the stiffer it goes. Medium soft is the softest they make a heel rope, unless you call a rope manufacturer and special order, but most of the time medium soft is the softest they make a heel rope. Side, this blue is for a soft. For medium soft, red is for extra soft, and I'm pretty sure they make a green tag for extra soft. Not 100% on that, but I'm pretty sure. And that's how you identify which one's which. And on here it will actually say, this actually says heel, medium, soft, and it's 37 feet. A heel rope is going to be from 35 to 37 feet. This is a head rope, and it actually used to say on here, this one's 32 feet. This is a soft, but head ropes are going to range from 30 to 32. It's just what company of rope you're buying. They have different rope manufacturers out there. I prefer Cactus, just what I like. They have classic, they have fastbacks, and they all kind of tag their ropes the same, just because that's just to help. Then that way it's just common. Everyone knows when they see red on the end of your heel rope, it's a medium soft. And that way, if I'm in my rope bag, I'm looking for a special rope, I see red tag, oh, that's my medium soft heel rope, I want it today. Or I'm looking for a head rope, I can look and see that tag, oh, those are my head ropes, and I can grab them. It's just to identify and help people identify which ropes are which. Why does it matter? The stiffness, the softness. For head ropes, I want a softer, personally, I like a stiffer head rope. A lot of people like a really soft, and that way, it's actually because when I start to swing my rope, the harder your rope is, it's kind of like getting 20 feet of cable of fence. And you lift that cable up and try to swing it around. The harder it is to pick up, like the cable's really stiff. You bring that rope up and swing it around, it's stout. You really gotta crank on it. Heading, you're gonna so when you're team roping, and I'm going for the steer's horns, I want to be able to come up, and I don't need that stout of a rope because I am putting my rope where I want it. Like when I heel, I'm aiming for the steer's feet, and when I bring it down there in front of his feet, I want a big gate. When I put it down there, I want it big, I want it open, basically telling that steer to jump in my loop. I want him basically give him a big old door and say, you're welcome to walk in here. With a head rope, I want it fast, I want it a softer, so when I leave the head box and I bring my rope up, I can swing it as fast, as hard as I need to. I need to bring my rope up and crank it off there. I need to be able to, when I leave the head box, bring my rope up, 1, 2, 3, depends on where I'm at. If I'm going to the NFR, I'm going to bring up 1, 2, and I'm going to be looking to throw. So basically in 2 swings, I need to be up and just swinging my rope about as hard, as fast as I can. If I go to a jackpot, if I'm going to an 8-point jackpot, I'm going to a 10-point jackpot where it's a 4-header, you catch 4, you're probably going to win something that day. So maybe at those ropings, you're going to come out and you're going to be swinging your rope. You need to you don't have to swing, you don't have to be swinging as hard as fast in 2 swings. You just pick your rope up, gradually get faster, and then put it around the horns. But heading, you don't need heading. You just need a softer rope because you're basically you're putting it on the steer's head. Where when you heel, you're actually putting that bottom strand on the ground, and you're wanting a bigger gate. And as I will show you that here in a little bit on the dummy.